Hello and welcome back to another video. In this one we're going to be talking about Bobby Kotick and how he fires over 190 people even though it had a record-breaking year for sales, and he's getting $200 million in a bonus because of some loophole. How about we get into this then? So yeah, this is going to be a different type of video really, mainly because it's going to be it's gonna be a news video, of course, as it says in the title. But I'm also gonna be really pissed off about this because I really do care about the games industry and where it's going and how employees are treated. Especially as in the games industry, we don't have any sort of unions, and companies can just feel like they can use and abuse us. So yes, I'm gonna be rightly pissed off about this whole situation. So we've got a couple of articles we'll go through. One of them I was going to look at the Bloomberg article, but they've got way too many ads and I'm not going to deal with that bullshit. So how about we actually get into the first article. This is written by Screenrun, and it says the Blizzard fires dozens of employees and pays them in Battle.net gift cards. This is not a joke. For them to be kicked off and everything like that, that is a biggest fuck you ever, right? So Activision Blizzard Inc. has fired a number of its staff involving esports and live events following the restrictions of live events in 2020. Now they talk about 50 people being laid off. There's a lot more than that. There was around about 190 people that was specifically laid off. 50 of them were part of this esports live events, but a majority of them, I think 120, were part of the King development, which is known for its Candy Crush development and mobile games unit. So Activision Blizzard Inc. fires dozens of employees last Wednesday, for the most part cutting off employees who worked with the esports and broadcasting department as the company moves away from live sports events. The US workers will be paid out at least 90 days of severance and access to health benefits for a whole year, along with $200 in Battle.net cards. Now this is one of those things you just think, nah, this can't be true. This can't be true. This whole thing genuinely is disgusting. And then they give us $200 in Battle.net, so you can spend whatever games you want in the Battle.net. Hey. That's just that. Thank you for working with us. Thank you for doing everything you put your hard sweat and tears into, and put it into our games. Brilliant. Thank you so much. I'm sure they're going to be I'm going to be seeking out more jobs for Activision Blizzard in the future. Perfect. Activision Blizzard is an American-based video company. We all know that they are known for the likes of publishing unit, which is the Activision, which creates Call of Duty, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, and everything like that, and then we've got Blizzard, the ones that are mainly developed stuff, sort of thing, but also the ones that are pro whatever China's on. They love China too much, if you know what I mean. Even though the whole culture thing does clash with being an American company. Who am I to suggest anything else? According to well-known journalist Jason Schreier at Bloomberg, over 50 of the employees who were fired in live events handled esports programs such as the Overwatch League and even Call of Duty leagues. Schreier claims in the article that Activision Blizzard Inc. fired just under 190 employees, which is less than 2% of the total amount of people who work for the publishing company. Now this is interesting because I see no reason why they needed to get rid of the 50 people from the esports league, or even the rest of them from the other parts of the company, because literally, if you look at everywhere else, like from like EA to Microsoft, they don't just fire them; they put them into different resources. For example, when Apex Legends had to have online tournaments, they put them all into the online sector. So whether it would be helping them trying to connect to the lobby and everything like that, because we all know EA's and Apex Legends servers are absolute trash at points. They put them in different departments without giving them the boot, basically, and then Activision was like, nah, how about this, we'll sack them, we'll give them $200 in our own money, and they can spend it in our own stores, you know. I mean, it's a nice thing to do for them, you know. Yeah, of course. Who the hell do you think you are, Activision? Players are increasingly choosing to connect with our games digitally, and the esports team has had to adapt its business due to the impact of the pandemic and has had online events. Fuck off. Just fuck off. Spokesperson tells Bloomberg more. It wasn't just esports and live events. Activision Blizzard also led others across the company, including at King, developers Candy Crush. An Activision spokesperson confirmed, but did not say how many others were laid off. I think so. I do apologise. We were predicting 190 odd people. More on today, Activision Blizzard, dozens of people of the whole company were impacted, not just in live events. In addition to 90 days severance and a year of healthcare, but laid off staff received $200 in Battle.net gift cards. What the hell? It's so disgusting. And not just that, right? What really gets on my nerves more than anything else is because they fired like 190 different people. Bobby Kotick, the CEO, has now received $200 million in payouts because of a milestone that's reached. Not because he's done anything right, not because he's done anything that he should have. No. Because everyone's staying at home and everything like that, their milestone of the shareholder price, which has reached a record high, and now he gets $200 million while 190 people get the sack. How's that? Why? No, this is a loophole. It's just despicable. It's disgusting. Who the hell do you think you are? Taking 109 people off. It's a pandemic. Getting a job is difficult enough. And then you sack them because you can't adapt. You can't put them into different areas. You can't think of original ideas. I have so many problems with Activision. I have so many problems with Blizzard. And this just keeps on adding to it. It's a despicable company that I have never... I've brought a couple of games in the past, but for the last 7 or 8 years, I have not bought a game from them. Friends, sure, I've tried to convince them otherwise, but it's despicable to look at how they treat them. And not just that. I don't have an article up, but it's been known that crunch time in Activision has been severe for Call of Duty to Blizzard to everything like that. So they will literally beat the living shit out of you, take your money, and use and abuse you. It's disgusting. It's disgusting and horrible. No, this is not right. It should never be right. And it's part of Activision's daily stuff to do. Fire people, make them work to the bone, make them cry, make them miserable, make them think that they don't have any other option except just to quit. People have left this industry hating what the games industry has become, and I don't blame them. If it's anything like Activision, sure as hell, no way I'm working for Activision. And I don't think they deserve employees. They don't. So how about me complaining about everything, how about we actually read this? Activision Blizzard's CEO Bobby Kotick reportedly due to receive $200 million in payout. Shareholder value creative incentive clause means publisher boss will earn 4 years worth of rewards. The financial compensation of Bobby Kotick are once again under fire as Activision Blizzard CEO stands to earn a payout up to $200 million. The CTW investment group claims Activision's success over the past year has triggered the shareholder value creative incentive clause of Kotick's employment agreement, Kotaku reports. CTW investment group that states its mission is to hold companies accountable for irresponsible and unethical corporate behaviour and excessive executive pay. Well, they are trying, I will give them that. They just aren't trying hard enough at the moment because he's still abusing the power of the games industry. So please, whoever's working at CTW, please just work harder. I'm begging you. At least try to do something new, because Activision is raking in. They don't give a shit about this investment group. During large parts of the pandemic and the banner year for Call of Duty, Activision enjoyed a record financial year. Of course, it makes sense. More people at home, playing games, spending money. That makes sense. Does Activision deserve any of its players? No. Fuck no. And now, over the course of the last 12 months, its stock price has jumped from $66 per share to $92. Where it currently sits. Back in February, it reached over $100 per share, but so it hasn't. It peaked at when it was back in February, and that means that the Bobby Kotick gets $200 million in shares. He sits on his arse all day, firing people. What's there to do? I'm sorry, it's so sickening. Since the stock has spent more than 90 days at double the value it was when Kotick's employment agreement went into effect in 2016, with a share price of $32 in March of that year, the shareholder value creative incentive has reportedly been triggered. This is said to entitle Kotick to all the bonuses he's missed in previous years, even if that was due to failing to meet performance targets, according to CTW's calculations. This can be up to $200 million. Now, what it doesn't say in this article is he has been paid $45 million so far, but he is expected to get up to $200 million. It's for anyone just what people don't even understand is that $1 million could easily be used, put towards the likes of hiring dozens of employees for that year alone. 200 million just to go for one person. The rich are getting richer. Who the fuck do you think you are? Now, what I find so blatantly disrespectful about everything is that in this article right here, sorry about the ads by the way, I can't help that. But yes, in this article we're talking about a thing where they did for the Venture Beat, and how Kotick has said that he did an interview to his Games Beat, sorry, and he said he's going to hire 2,000 more people. Alright. How many other people do you think he's going to hire and fire from all this? He's going to hire 2,000 more people, and then the next day he's going to fire them just as quickly. I'm sorry. And this is reason why they're doing this. This was a report back all the way back in November 2020, so I understand this is a little bit of older knowledge, but this is just an important article to read just for the facts of everything like that. But they need it for the likes of the new games that are coming out. So they've got the team for Crash Bandicoot. They've probably got a new team going for the new Tony Hawk games, and then we've got the teams for the Call of Duty. The 3 teams for Call of Duty, and I expect a 4th team to be added to part of that, where the Battle Royale mode of everything gets updated. And that will be the 4th studio working on Call of Duty. Oh, it's disgusting. And, alright, let's say you don't care about the business side and everything like that. Alright, let's look at about the games they create, about Call of Duty. It's the same thing every year. How can you buy the game that is the exact same thing? It's just stupid. It's a Twitch shooter, but in different timelines. That's all I can tell you. World War Two is still World War Two. If you look back, it's it annoys me. It really does. And no wonder why, like, there was a story back in the likes of years ago, we're talking in 2019-esque, and Bobby was complaining, like, can you not draw like actually, let me show you. When you look up Bobby Kotick's name and you go into Google Images, so you, of course, you can get headshots of him because he does earn a lot of money and he does like take the pictures of himself. You vain fucking arsehole. But then as we go down, we kind of realise, oh, what's this? We've got the likes of a devil pose. So yes, many people like drawing him in devil poses because that's where he fucking belongs. And it's not helping his dating life. Ah, poor Bobby Kotick. Is he not getting laid enough? I feel so bad for you, you fat fuck. Look at him. He looks ridiculous, and then he has the audacity to say that he cares about employees. Fuck off. He don't give a shit about employees. He don't give a shit about hiring or firing people. He just cares about getting richer. He's on the board of directors for Coca-Cola, for fuck's sake. He's on the board of directors for many other different companies. He doesn't give a shit about any of this. He could literally, he's worth billions of dollars. He could literally just not do anything for the rest of his life and he would sit happily. But he's not going to do that. He's going to take the piss. He's going to make sure that he's going to live like with enough money to suffocate himself with. It's disgusting. In fact, I hope he does suffocate with that much money. He bloody deserves it. That arsehole. So yes, this has been the news video and the angry rant of what Bobby fuck you Kotick has done. I really don't like him. And if that wasn't obvious, I don't like Activision, I don't like Blizzard. I don't trust them. If they had new management, sure, I might trust them again. But I don't understand how people can believe that EA is worse than Activision, can believe that EA is worse than Take-Two. They're not. They have gone long since that day. Activision has become worse. 2K has become worse. They're all evil companies at the end of the day, don't get me wrong. But this is despicable. Now, I want to know your thoughts about everything. Do you believe that possibly Activision was in the right? Let's play devil's advocate. Maybe they needed to. Who knows? Maybe they needed to pay him. Maybe he deserved it. I don't think so. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy the content I create, please click that subscribe button. And even more importantly, if you enjoyed this video, just help me. I'd love to get your thoughts on how I can improve stuff over time. I'm getting a lot more views recently, and I've really been enjoying just looking at how people, how long people are watching it and everything like that. And I'm going to upgrade my setup soon, so enjoy a better better webcam, and more importantly, a better sound quality coming soon. So once again, thank you so much for watching, and see you guys in the next one. Bye!